Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. And today we have another bomb tarot reading. We do, and yeah, we're proud to say it. We are. And I hope you're well. And in this reading, we have the Angel of Love and the Journey. And I feel like somebody is on their journey towards you. I do. And I will explain all that to you, Capricorn, in just a couple of moments here. And if you would like your own psychic reading, you may always get one. They are accurate. I'm a Silva grad. And after this clairvoyance, we go into the tarot spread, right? And they are separate, two separate kind of unique forms of insight. Yes. And if you want a free 5-minute psychic reading with Mystic Sense, you may get one of those. And yeah, that link is below. And if you would like a tarot reading for me, you may have one of those as well. If you want to get your chart read, yeah, you can get one of those. Definitely, those are the best. Yeah, the best in the West. They sure are, and the most complete. And those help you. Those help you Those help you raise your consciousness and live your best life. Yeah, because the inconjuncts are showing you what you're not aware of. The squares are showing you all the tension between. It's just very cool. So let's get into this, Capricorn, because I don't want to keep talk too much on that when you guys came here to watch the reading. So the Journey card is here, and here's the woman, and she's got a lantern here, and she's got her bags packed. So she's really going somewhere, and she's crossing the bridge, and here's all these signs, right? Go west, go that way, right? If you want to go to, I don't know, Capri, Italy, or go left if you want to go to if you want to go to Norway, right? But she is kind of walking, definitely walking across, and she's holding up the light. And so interesting here with the Journey here, she is holding the light up, but it's kind of like, whatever she wants or whatever is at the other side of her journey, like her destination, is really kind of her light. Yeah, it's kind of like that. So we have the Magician and the Mirror, and it talks about somebody who is using their true power. Yeah, and the Angel of Love, of course, very beautiful card. She's looking at the giant rose quartz crystal, I believe it is, and she's got all these beautiful flowers in her hair, and she's looking at this like, I really want this. This is sacred. This is beautiful. This love. Yeah, and somebody does, Capricorn. Yeah, they do. And this person we have adorned, and this is kind of a trip. You see these masks, and right, and you see these amulets and all this stuff, but this talks about somebody who's finally becoming their true selves. Yeah, the masks are coming off. So, somebody probably has really grown in some type of a major way. Yeah, and and then we have play. So, this person wants you to come out to play. They do. The dog is here, and the rabbit, the snake, and they're all playing here. And the house even has legs on it. They're going out to play. They are, and you are some source of joy for this person. I feel like you are. And the equinox is here, or the equinox, however you like to say it, right? And this can talk about, timing. It can. And maybe this is happening at the spring equinox, right? I don't know if they call it the vernal equinox. I feel like they do, because vernal means green, or VER does, right? And spring is the green. La primavera, right? The first green. But here we have the heart and the feather, and they are being balanced. So this is about kind of balancing your emotions, but this is about timing. Somebody, I feel like here, is probably trying to balance their emotions because they're coming. And there's something happened over here with this adorn. And maybe they were really really misbehaving, possibly, right? It could have been because of this growth, right? And then this kind of weighing the heart with the feather. Yeah, there's some type of balance that is definitely needed. So let's get into this, Capricorn. And today we're going to use, once again, we're going to use this really cool deck here. And I used it yesterday, and I really like it. It's an Irish deck. It is, and very cool. And see what we have here for Capricorn, please, for Capricorn. We have the Knight of Cups, and bringing this cup, he's got flowers in them, beautiful. the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Wands, who's always showing up, Capricorn, for, whatever reason. Let's see what else. The Six of Swords. So here in this deck here, we see the woman on the bridge and she's going somewhere. So she's in transition, definitely. And we're going to have a look at that. We are. And she's holding her wand, like going somewhere inspiring, basically. And the Lovers is here. And they are naked, of course. They're supposed to be most of the time here, right? And we're going to put the third eye here. And so, here is, we're going to have to use another card. Where are these little bitty cards at here? Here we have the Lovers, really interesting. And on the card, Capricorn, is the Tree of Life. So this is all about abundance and love, and yeah, it is. And wisdom. The Tree of Life is definitely about wisdom. Yeah, if you've ever studied the Kabbalah, or even, if you even have the Tree of Life deck, right? Yeah, it's just really wise. And, the 7 chakras are also referred to definitely in the teachings of the Kabbalah as they are in Christianity. And yeah, I feel like they are, but it's another kind of another, discussion. I feel like it is. So here's the Lovers, and they're very happy. And he has the bird. Interesting. I feel like the angel is, no, he's holding the bird here. I'm not really sure what bird that is. But they're happy, and the angel is definitely blessing them, and they're standing in front of the Tree of Life, which really does talk about abundance. And it talks about wisdom, right? And yeah, this is very cool. And growing roots and things like that. Yeah, it can. So let's see what else we have. The Magician. The Two of Swords. The Tower is here. These people look like they're flying out, though. They don't look like they're falling out. So they're like, well, I'm being kind of definitely thrown out of this tower. Here is the lightning, and, it's on, looks like it's, I'm not sure if it's on fire, but they have their power here, and here they are. They're flying. They're flying out of this window because whatever was going on here in this tower wasn't good for them. So they're like, well, let me fly away. They're not just like, really interesting. And so let's get this little booklet here. And the Ten of Pentacles here is about family. And this shows up in the root. And let's see what they say about the 10. Beginning to feel secure, but slightly detached. Interesting here. Still anticipating full completion. This shows up in the challenge. Somebody's leaving something here. Yeah. And that's why we have Journey. She's leaving. She said, bye. I got to go now. Right? I don't know what else she said, but she's definitely leaving. And she has a destination in mind. She's not just leaving. And that's what this is about. This is feeling detached and still anticipating full completion. There's some type of ending here because it shows up in the challenge as well. So here's this person, Capricorn. It may be you, though. The Knight of Cups, he's bringing his cup of love. There's a red rose and a white rose here. And he's arriving because you can kind of tell the way they have the horse. Yeah, the artwork is great here. So the King of Wands sits here, and he sits in the root, why it's all happening. Maybe this person is the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. That's kind of unknown here, but could be. And so the king here, a man secure in business or profession, strong and generous, can be impulsive. Yeah, that is definitely the traditional king, basically, because I just was curious what their version was. And we have the Six of Swords showing up in the recent past, and this is a difficult cycle is ending, you see. And that's what this is about here. This 10 of Pentacles, it's about a completion is not yet done in some way. And it could be like the destination part here, because this here is a difficult cycle ending. I beg your pardon. And you're crossing the bridge. Set your sights on the future. It looks good. Yeah. So that's what somebody wants here with you, Capricorn. They can't wait to play. And it's next to the angel of love. So we know what that means, right? They just don't want to play video games or, I don't know, tag, right? No, they don't. And definitely, yeah, no, unless it's naked tag. Does anybody ever play naked tag? Hold on one second, you guys. Sorry, you guys. So there's a difficult ending here. And this is a near completion, sitting in the challenge. Yeah, something kind of ended here. Yeah, we see it with the journey card. We see the lady walking away. Okay, now we have the three of Pentacles here, and he's in the church. He is, and here's the priest, and here's the nun, and he's the craftsman. So the Three of Pentacles is about creating. It can be about collaborating together. He's holding up the scroll like he's going to tell them, how they can, I don't know, make the church better or whatever they're trying to do. But it is about kind of creating together. And we're going to look at that because I'm not really that familiar with this deck yet. No. Three of Pentacles. And this is the mindset. This is to work together. They're all working together. And it is about the future, too. Well-informed, you have great skill, ability, and talent. Recognition is due. And so this is the mindset. This person is recognizing you, and they know it's time. It's like time for them to recognize you as the one that they really love, the angel of love. Yeah, definitely. And remember, they're taking off their mask with this adorned card, Capricorn. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're recognizing you here. Very cool here. This person is going to tell you how great you are, too. And it can also be here, Capricorn, that they hope that you will recognize them. Yes. Because I don't know what happened. Something happened here in this reading. Maybe this is another relationship, this Ten of Pentacles that sits in the challenge. And then the Six of Swords, somebody's ending a difficult cycle. It definitely could be. And over here, they're taking their power, right? So here's the Tower, but they're flying. They're not just falling out. You can totally tell. And Scorpio is the Tower, and it rules that card. And Scorpio is about power. It definitely is, yeah. And so it is one of the things it is about, right? Yeah. And so let's get some cards here. And let's get a card on this Three of Pentacles where we see a recognition is due with the Ace of Cups. Yeah, they're coming to tell you that they recognize you as a soulmate because next up here is the Lovers. And we're going to get a card on the Lovers, and just for fun of it here. And we have the Two of Cups with it. This is really beautiful. So this is very clear here. This person feels like you are their Two of Cups. And they also feel like their power lies with you. Like, I'm better with Capricorn than I am alone, or possibly with somebody else. Because here's the number 8 on the Two of Cups. And this is infinity, but this is, the power. The 8s are power, right? We're in a power year, so try to take advantage of it because, definitely. The Magician is the concerning message here, the concerning theme, Page of Wands. So this is the concern. And in this deck, really interesting, they're only supposed to be children. That's it. So unless there's more to it, maybe, but I have seen, I was looking at it and they're supposed to be. So there could be a concern for a child. Maybe your person has a child. And yeah. So let's see what they say about the page. Yeah, they do say that they do actually get kind of specific here. The Page of Wands. So let's look at that. Indication of a message. All right, it's not just a child. You're annoying, right? From a near relative or close friend. This person's contacting you right here. Yeah, they're on their way to talk to you, Capricorn. How cool is that? And the Magician sits with it. This person's coming to tell you that almost like you're their life purpose here. That's what this Magician talks about, purpose. The key word for the Magician is individuality. And know that everything is possible through the power of God. Yeah, this person could be coming to tell you here as well. What did I say it was before? I forgot. But anyway, they're coming to tell you right here, Capricorn, that like you're the most important one. Yeah. That you are somewhat different than maybe than what they thought possibly. Yeah, this is interesting because he's wearing a red cloak, and this sits in the concerning message, and this is also like a protection. The red cloak is supposed to protect him. hmm That's what this person is concerned with, though, whether everything will be okay with the Magician. Like if they can really manifest this. I hope this is going to be okay. The Page of Wands is with it. They're coming to tell you this right here. And in the environment is the Two of Swords, and here are these two men. He's like, well, I'm not sure here. You could tell by his, his body language. You definitely can. And the Two of Swords in this particular deck is, you don't know what to do. Yeah, well, it's like that in the other deck, right? The choice is six of one, half a dozen, or another. Yeah, this is like, well, anything can happen here. Grasp your sword of individuality and march to the beat of your own drum. Yeah, this shows up in the environment, and this was already talking about individuality over here. Somebody, Capricorn, is like, they might be walking away from something here. They are, because we have the Journey here. Remember I said that? The Six of Swords is leaving, kind of going toward the future and leaving something behind here, like a disappointment, or, it is. It's right here. And yeah, the swords are, she's leaving them, and she's carrying the wand. Like, I'm going with my power. I'm inspired. I have power here. And I have passion to like follow. And this is about the future, to go toward the future. This card here in the environment is basically just do what you think is right. That's all that is. Or do what's, this is what's happening in this reading. This is somebody who's doing what's authentic for them. This person loves you, and it's implying that there's something like kind of unconventional going on here, or there's another situation, and it's showing up with the Journey, I believe. And so also this Adorn, the masks come off. Somebody's finally being their true selves. And I feel like that's what's happening here with this Two of Swords. It says, dance to the beat of your own drum, something. And they have a drum. Yeah. And so it's like, well, what do I do? Well, just do what's natural. And that's what's going on in this reading. You are natural to this person. The card here is play. Like, they could be a friend, but it's really, Capricorn, like, you're their kind of soulmate, and you're the one that they feel comfortable with. And now that they are taking off their mask about who they really are, they're like, well, I don't want what I have. And that's why she's leaving. She has her bags and she's going. She's crossing the bridge. This lady's crossing the bridge. So this is like, I'm going. Yeah, and I don't really have a choice. Because I'm doing what's natural. Yeah, that's very cool. I'm doing what's authentic to me. And we have the transition card with it. Yeah, so this is the death card, the transition card. Yeah, and it is transformation. It is an ending and a transformation. And here you can see that the house, it looks like it's been destroyed here. And he's standing here. Maybe not. It's interesting, but he took his crown off, and he's pointing at something, looking up. But it looks here like this was destroyed over here. The death card, right? The death, it does show destruction. Death always brings some type of destruction, but it brings a rebirth. It brings a transformation, very Scorpio, right? Scorpionic, just like the Tower, which is right here. So the Tower, somebody might zap you, God or the universe zaps you out of what you're doing because it's no longer serving you, or it's no longer authentic. It's no longer like achievable. It's kind of like when you go to a job and maybe you make a lot of money there, but after a while you go, I can't sustain this because it's not me, right? So this is the same type of thing here. This is death and transformation, and I'm being myself. This person's changing, and there's been some destruction here, I believe, because here's the Tower. There's been some type of destruction along the way or as part of this. And now we have the Four of Swords. He's protecting. He doesn't know if he can. And it sits here with the Tower. So this person jumped out of whatever they were doing here, probably a relationship. Here they are in transition. They jumped out of the Tower and they're flying. They're flying because something else was weak and not authentic, and now they're being natural. That's what this Two of Swords is about. Just do what the heart says. And over here, they really, with the Tower, they really want to protect this and this card. These swords are outside. The money's here. He's like, well, they're outside of the gate. He's inside. He's outside, and this stuff's inside, it looks like. And he's like, well, I wonder if I can protect this. This is showing up in the hope. And if I fly, or if I take my power, because there's power here, because somebody finally stepped into that's what the magician in the mirror is about. Use your power. Step into who you are. You're a magician, then act like one. And that's what's going on here. These people are flying out of the Tower, and they're like, well, I kind of got kicked out here, but I'm flying now. So now I have my power, and I hope I can protect this. Now that this person left a relationship or left something, definitely, Capricorn. There's no way to. And here they are, really, in the near future, the Two of Cups and the Lovers. Yeah, it doesn't get any nicer. And what's on their mind is the Ace of Cups, a new beginning in love. And the outcome here is the Nine of Wands. And here he is. He's typically the wounded warrior. He doesn't look too wounded there. He doesn't have a bandage on his head there. So let's see what they have to say about. But this is kind of like the gate, it looks like. Like, don't come in, or, something like that. Let's have a look at the Nine of Wands. And we see the Nine of Wands showing up as you're able to maintain control of your interests. Yeah, he's in control. He's got the wand here for his power. He's inspired. Yes, and whatever he is kind of thinking about, he's very passionate about it. And that's what this play card next to the Angel of Love. This person wants to play. This is it. Like, you're fun for them. Yeah, you're fun on some level. And so the Nine of Wands, use discretion in any forthcoming adventure. So that's what this is, an adventure. They're just, this talks about this person here. This is a completion too. Nines are completions as well as tens. And and so this Nine of Wands, yeah, this person is in control of their situation. And you can see them flying here out of the Tower instead of being thrown. So this is almost like, it's kind of like, like maybe if you go to a job and you go, well, I don't know how long this will last. And then you get fired, basically. That's the whole thing. You get fired and then you find another job. So you're able to kind of, the situation is easier to control. But something's going on here with this Six of Swords. There's a leaving here. This person's leaving somebody here. And it was like meant to be because of the Tower. And with this leaving comes their power, because this is authentic. Yeah, this is something very authentic here. It's not like, this is based on like friendship and love and play and respect and admiration. I feel like it is. And somebody finally figured that out about you, and really about themselves. That's what the Adorn is. I took the masks off here. And yeah, this is a beautiful reading, Capricorn. We're going to end this reading. And thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on your little bell notifications that always helps and helps support the channel. Yeah, it does. Thank you so much, you guys. And yeah, and tomorrow I will be uploading another video on my Divine Soul Astrology for the new moon in Pisces. Thanks so much, you guys.